Hi guys, Dan Girolamo, Big Boomer. Boomer math class one more time. See that? That's $1. Everybody knows that. It's the world's reserve currency. People have to exchange into dollars in many different countries in order to exchange to buy goods and services like oil. Alright, now, let me give you a little hint. Since the time these came out, and they've been printing money, this is all that's left of the buying power out of that whole bill, is that little red stripe right there. That's right. This was worth a significant amount and bought more. This was worth 1.5 grams of gold when it first came out. But you never taught that because in 2 generations, everyone forgets, and they didn't teach you that in school, did they? Now, let me give you a little hint. Many of you have heard about this company called Karatbars. You need to understand some significance about what's happening right now, okay? All the paper money in the world is going through a change. Here's some examples of some paper money right here. This is fiat paper money, which means let it be. We will let it be what we want it to be. And we will accept that let it be fiat money, which they call it, for goods and services, etc., to exchange. We'll even accept it for payment of tax, even though it's paper. You burn it, turns to ash. No intrinsic value. By the way, you burn gold, takes 1945 degrees, and you still have a pile of gold. All right? It's a very unique element, always equal to the task and labor it takes to extract it, which why it is a perfect means to create a real money instrument worldwide. Now, let me explain the simplicity of Karatbars. This is what you know. You go to work and you make paper money. It doesn't matter whether you got a shovel or a stethoscope in your hand. You go produce work. You never get paid for what you know. You only get paid for what you do with what you know. So it doesn't matter how many college degrees you have or how many different trades you know. If you can't do the task, you don't make the money. Follow me? And this is what has happened. In 1951, let's go back a little bit. 2 generations, everyone forgets. 1951, how many people in a family had to go work a tool to meet the needs of the economy called a job? One. And what were the 3 things the job was supposed to do? Number 1, it was supposed to pay the taxes the government said you had to pay. Number 2, it was supposed to give you enough money to live on. And number 3, it was supposed to give you enough money that you didn't have to live on, so you could take the leftover money and you could put it into some type of investment or something that could use the power of compounding so that it could create a residual income so that when you couldn't work anymore, you had something to live on. How's that working for you these days? Back in those times, savings used to mean creating generational wealth. Now, savings means by the media spending at a discount. Think about it. The TV has programmed you the way it wants to program you. Someday you'll understand that comment. Now, this is very important. You go to work, you make paper money. It doesn't matter what you do for a living. Then what you do is you go put it in a paper money bank, and they give you this paper money debit card, and you go spend it at the store. That's what you know. That's what your neighbor knows. That's what everybody knows. Now, this is the problem with that. As the government prints more money, the value of the money that they print makes the value of the money that you have even worth less. Follow me? So, let's take that into perspective. The real rate of inflation is 11%, which includes gas, food, and energy costs, but they don't include that in the inflationary rate that they tell you. Why? Well, no administration is going to do that. They leave that out because if they really told you it was 11%, they would have to index Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, unemployment, government jobs. Every other cost of living adjustment would be indexed. Nobody's going to do that. I don't care what party it is. This is just common sense stuff that they don't teach you in school. So, if you open up a paper money account, do they charge you fees? Yeah. And so every dollar that they got, how much do they pay you? 1.5% on your account? So for every dollar you got getting 1.5% and the real inflationary rate's 11%, you're losing 9.5% on your paper money in your paper money bank. Now, I might be a knucklehead, but that doesn't seem like good math to me. Follow me? And on top of that, every time the bank loans out a dollar, loans out a dollar, you give them a dollar in your account. They can loan out 9 more. So think about that every time you give the bank a dollar. Now, here's the universal solution to the worldwide debt, currency, and savings crisis. You open up a Karatbars account. This is gold money. See this? This is paper money. This is gold money. That's real gold in the middle of that, surrounded by a counterfeit-proof certificate, which is transaction-friendly. It's a very unique asset class. Very unique. And we have a niche market worldwide. So, picture this. You know this? You open up an account. How much does it cost to open up? Nothing. Is there any maintenance fees? No. Do you have maintenance fees in this? Yes. And the solution to the worldwide debt, currency, and savings crisis is this. For every $4 you have that you put in your paper money bank account, take $1 and put it in your gold money account. If you still have the money in your hands, it's just in a different form. So as governments, politicians, and bankers print more money and make bad decisions to bail out people that shouldn't be bailed out, whether you like it or not, the value of the paper money goes down. That's why you see jobs moving overseas. That's why it takes more than one person in a family to do what it used to do in 1951. Today it takes 2.8 jobs what one used to do. Okay? That's why you see so slow. That's why you see cars cost more money. That's the reason you see rent costs more. It's because the value of this is diluted and goes down. So the simple solution is open a Karatbars account, take $1 every 4 and put it in your gold money account. As the value of the paper money goes down from their decisions, bad decisions, the value of your gold account does what? Goes up. It balances out your losses. This is not speculation about how to make money buying and selling gold. That's not what Karatbars is. This is cover your assets, buddy. That's what this thing is. In any case, I like to have fun. That's the simple solution. In that way, you can do it. You don't have to wait for anybody else to do it. You can do it all on your own. Karatbars is the best solution you're going to find in these times. Bless. Bye-bye.